Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're currently on course for Kaiba Island. This is where the finals will end, and the champion will be crowned. It's a fitting place for my victory, at the very site where our stepfather was last seen. It won't be long now, Mokuba, before I prove to the entire world that there is no one on Earth who's superior to me.
Surveillance sensors. Can you confirm the location of the Kaiba Corporation airship?
Affirmative. Kaiba Craft 3 is currently 1.4 miles from our present coordinates.
Excellent. Begin ascent. Activate rear engines. Propulsion control, full throttle. At last, Seto. I'll finally reclaim everything you've stolen from me.
Our final destination is in sight. Stand by for descent upon Kaiba Corp Island for the conclusion of the Battle City Finals.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. After everything that happened yesterday.
It's pretty obvious that Merrick will stop at nothing to get his hands on the ancient power of the Pharaoh. And he'll crush whoever stands in his way.
So, how long have you been here?
Tell me what you've done with Bakura.
If you mean the spirit of the ring, you should know what fate befalls someone unfortunate enough to lose a shadow game.
But Bakura was only one of Merrick's victims, and the list is growing fast. First, Merrick's servant Odeon took the fall when Merrick angered the Egyptian gods. Then Merrick trapped Mai's mind in the Shadow Realm. There's no telling who he'll target next. But I'm not just gonna sit around and wait to find out. Merrick's gotta be stopped before...
Hey, what was that? Wake up, guys!
Hey, Taya! Did you feel that? I guess not. What? Who?
We appear to be veering off course, sir.
Well, we better veer back on course before my brother finds out.
We're trying, but it's
What's going on?
Seto! We've lost control, see? The blimp is changing direction on its own.
Impossible. How can this be?
I don't know. It's as if the autopilot was reprogrammed.
Then shut it down, and do it right now!
Hey! What's up with the turbulence?
Yeah, some of us sleep past 5.
It appears someone else has an interest in bringing chaos and misery upon these fools as well. What an unexpected and amusing turn of events. Oh no! The autopilot isn't responding, Mr. Kaiba!
Make it respond!
But it's rejecting every one of my commands! What should I do?
I pay you good money. Now do whatever it takes to get us back on course to Kaiba Corp Island.
That pile of junk?
Hey, watch what you're calling junk. That's where our company started.
Is that the final dueling site?
It is. I built it from the ruins of my stepfather's empire. It symbolizes the triumph of new over old.
Huh?
Corp wasn't always a game company. The corporation was originally set up by our stepdad to construct high-tech vehicles for war. But then Seto took over and changed all that. That island out there used to be the company's central headquarters until my brother tore down all the military factories. Then he built that dual tower on top of the rubble as a symbol of the new Kaiba Corp.
That's enough, Mokuba!
I think we hit a sore spot.
What happened between me and my stepfather is family business. Besides, that's all ancient history. Now I command an empire that dwarfs his, and once I'm crowned the world's greatest duelist on top of that tower, I'll be free from my stepfather's shadow forever!
I've got it! Our navigation computers are taking commands from outside the ship! Someone's hacked into the mainframe and changed our destination coordinates!
There's no way that's true! The security system on this ship is state-of-the-art!
Our situation is worsening! We're losing altitude rapidly!
I can see that, you buffoon!
Everybody hold on! Is everyone alright?
You mean besides the whiplash and the sprained ankle?
Can you say lawsuit?
Try the emergency override system!
It's no use! I've been completely locked out!
I don't know who's behind all this, but I won't let my triumphant return to Kaiba Corp Island be ruined by some computer geek!
Greetings, duelists. There's nothing wrong with your television set. I'm in control now.
Identify yourself.
Always barking orders, aren't you? I've been observing you, and it's time I put you in your place, Seto. So from now on, I'll be calling the shots around here. And my first order of business is to put an end to your little card game.
You'll never get away with this, you creep!
Too late for that. I already have.
Look, kid, I demand to know your name.
There you go again. Well, fine. The name is Noah, and you and I go back quite a long way, Seto.
All right, enough of your foolish games.
I'm afraid my games have only just begun, you fool.
What do you think he meant by that, Seto?
Unfortunately, I think we're about to find out.
What is that?
Seems like some kind of underwater fortress or something.
I don't like the looks of it.
It's huge!
And it's still growing!
I have bad news, Mr. Kaiba.
What is it?
Well, sir, it appears that floating fortress is using a tractor beam to pull our aircraft towards it.
Let us go!
Look, you little brat, enough's enough!
It's no use, guys. That kid has us right where he wants us. I just wish I knew where that was.
He's activated our landing function, sir! There's nothing I can do! This is going to be even more interesting than I thought!
As soon as we land, I'll make that little brat pay.
I want first crack at him. Easy, he's just a kid.
Are we safe?
Of course we are, sis. As long as I'm on board.
That's enough! This is my aircraft, and I'll handle this on my own.
Whatever.
I have a feeling there's more to that kid Noah than meets the eye. There's no way some prepubescent punk planned all this.
Thanks for dropping in, Seto. Time for you and your friends to exit the ship.
Is that so? What if we don't?
I'm afraid at this point refusal is not an option, thanks to my stun phasers.
Do what he says!
This kid's nuts!
You all stay here.
Kaiba, don't!
Look, this is my battle, Yugi, so don't do me any favors.
Kaiba!
Mokuba, you are not to leave this ship.
But wait!
Noah, I'll be coming out to you alone. Any questions?
Care to reconsider your decision?
I can answer that for him.
Now let's try this whole thing again, shall we, Seto? Please be so kind as to exit the ship with your friends.
Let me handle this, and we'll be out of here soon.
Look, I don't know what this kid's beef is with you, but it's our problem now too, so why don't you just get over yourself?
Now if you'll all proceed straight ahead, we can continue this party.
Mr. Kaiba!
You two goons can wait on the blimp. This invitation is for duelists only.
You're no duelist. No one has to know that, so zip it, Dice Boy.
Serenity, I want you to stay right here where it's safe.
Joey, we're a team, and there's no way I'm letting you go out there without me.
What?
She's better off with us, Joey. That creep Merrick is back there, remember?
I sense a great deal of turmoil and destruction ahead. Perhaps the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
What is it you want from us, Noah?
Everything will be made clear soon enough. Just continue to the end of the hallway where my associates will greet you. They're especially excited to see you, Mr. Kaiba.
This is getting creepier and creepier. Check it out. What is this place?
It looks too big to be a racquetball court.
Is there anybody out there?
Who's there? Show yourselves!
With pleasure.
But wait! It can't be!
You should have known we'd be back, Seto Kaiba, for revenge. Surprised to see us again, Kaiba?
So you know these 5 suits, man? What's going on here? Suddenly, I feel really underdressed.
I can't put my finger on it, but something about these guys seems really familiar to me.
These are the 5 creeps that tried to get rid of Seto and take over Kaiba Corp. Gansley, Crump, Johnson, Nesbit, and Lecter, also known as the Big 5.
That's right. They trapped Kaiba in Cyberland until we saved them.
Almost right. They were hired by my stepfather to serve as Kaiba Corp's board of directors. But that wasn't enough power for them, so they tried to destroy me using my own virtual technology and take over my company.
Seto, it's not your dragon they're attacking, it's you!
All right, you slime balls. It's over. Now, it's you 5 who will be trapped here when I fuse together my 3 monsters to form Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon! Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon, go!
Along with Blackluster Soldier!
When those corporate creepazoids lost, they were imprisoned in the virtual world instead of Seto.
That's right. But did you honestly believe that you'd seen the last of us? We wandered through cyberspace for what seemed like an eternity, thinking of one question over and over. How could we get revenge for our suffering?
We finally found our answer the day that Noah hacked into Kaiba Corp's mainframe.
Once we discovered that we all shared a common enemy in Seto Kaiba, naturally Noah uploaded our minds to his system.
So you guys are virtual?
I defeated you once, and I can easily do it again.
We plan to give you every opportunity to do so, Mr. Kaiba, for we've devised a new game with Noah's help.
What kind of a game are we talking about, you snake?
Oh, it's a game you're quite familiar with, Mr. Kaiba. It's a Duel Monsters tournament. A virtual Duel Monsters tournament, that is. And you're all invited to participate.
But why do you guys want to duel us?
Our minds have been trapped in this virtual prison for so long, we've lost our bodies.
But if we defeat you in Noah's virtual arena, then we'll return to the real world in your bodies.
No one's taking over my body again!
Now, it's time to pay a visit to our special dueling world. I'm sure you'll find this world unlike anything you've ever seen.
It's a jungle.
Not quite.
What do you mean, Yugi? Looks like a jungle to me.
Weren't you geeks listening? This environment is virtual.
Joey!
Relax, Serenity. I know this place looks real, but it's actually just a life-size video game, sis.
You sure this isn't real? Because it sure smells real.
That was me.
Kristen, that's gross! Huh? I don't like the sound of this, you guys.
Don't panic. It's just a hologram.
Are you sure?
Why? Don't I seem sure? Run, Kaiba!
That brat Noah can't intimidate me with cheap virtual illusions like this. I wrote better virtual reality programs back when this kid was still wearing diapers. This stuff's amateur.
Oh, you're right. Kaiba? Did you just change your outfit or something?
That's not Kaiba.
Whoa! But I...
Relax, it's a cheap copy. I used to create virtual clones of myself all the time to duel against.
Why duel yourself?
Who better?
Where'd he come from?
Attention, fools! It's time for us to demonstrate the new dueling rules.
What do you mean, new rules?
We've created a new system of dueling especially for our tournament, so pay attention and try to keep up! In our world, we play by a new set of rules called the Deckmaster system. So watch and learn as our virtual Kaiba battles Total Defense Shogun. First, each duelist must choose a Deckmaster. Blue Eyes will be virtual Kaiba. Total Defense Shogun will act as his own Deckmaster. Now, begin!
For my first move, I summon Lord of Dragons! And next, I activate the Flute of Summoning Dragon! This magic card allows me to summon 2 more Blue Eyes White Dragons to the playing field! And now, I'll move my Deckmaster to the center of the playing field!
Cyber Kaiba played 3 Blue Eyes in 1 move!
So it looks like your Deckmaster stands next to you until you decide to summon it to the field.
Lastly, I'll use polymerization to fuse my 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons together! To form Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
As you can see, Virtual Kaiba combined his Deckmaster with 2 other Blue Eyes to form a creature that's virtually unstoppable. And thanks to his Deckmaster special ability, this new fusion monster can attack immediately.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, I command you to attack Total Defense Shogun directly!
Of course, since Total Defense Shogun is also a Deckmaster, it has its own special ability, Total Defense Barrier! It blocks the attack and reflects it right back! Ta-ta, Virtual Kaiba! Soon that will happen to the real McCoy! You see, if your Deckmaster is destroyed, you automatically lose the duel regardless of life points. And when each of you loses a duel, one of us will take over your body!
I've heard enough! I've defeated you 5 white-collar has-beens once before, and I can easily do it again! No matter what the rules are, I'll still take you down!
Let us out of here, you crotchety old cranks!
We've never even left this room, you fools!
But make no mistake, you kids aren't going anywhere for a long while. You're trapped, and your only chance of escape is to defeat each of us in a virtual duel.
There's no way you're gonna get away with this, you stuffed shirts!
Yeah! We'll kick your big business butts!
Joey, wait!
Don't worry, Serenity. We can whip these 5 geezers 1, 2, 3. I promise we'll win, and I've never broken a promise to you.
Then promise you'll be careful.
Deal.
If we stick together, they won't stand a chance!
Don't worry, I got your back, man. Me too.
Pass the jam, because these guys are toast.
Hold on, guys. They never said which of us will actually have to duel.
Good question, kid. Just to make sure that you all suffer equally, we'll be dueling against every one of you, brats.
Remember, we need to take over 5 bodies. So the first 5 of you to lose will have the honor of gaining our minds while yours stay trapped here.
In your dreams. Ever since you destroyed our bodies, all we've had are our dreams, Mr. Kaiba. Until now, the time has come to make our dreams a reality by escaping from this virtual abyss and leaving you here in our place for all eternity.
You're